Welcome back to CryptosRus. I am George. We're all George. Bitcoin inflow. Yesterday, massive recovery day, 518 million. Although we still had a little bit come out of BlackRock, and that's very unusual. You never usually see 2 consecutive days of outflow. But all the other funds took in massive amounts, so 518 million yesterday. And Ethereum, even better, 547 million. And Ethereum needed that because it had 5 straight outflow days. Okay. So yesterday, obviously, was a good day for crypto, good day for stocks. Let's hope it can continue and not everyone gets scared of the government shutdown. All right. Now, let's talk about some legends. Okay. One out of left field. And I saw this tweet, and I didn't know what to think of it, whether he is who he says he is, but apparently he is. And I'm talking about the world's smartest man. And no, that's not me. There's this memory grandmaster who has an IQ of 276. I think most people's IQ is like around 100. Like genius level is 130s to 150s. And you're talking about like all-time smart people is like 170 plus. And this guy has 276. Anyways, he tweeted out saying that he's going all in with Bitcoin. He sold everything, all his assets, and converted it to Bitcoin. This is coming from the world's smartest man. So think about that. Someone said my IQ is yellow. I don't even know what that means. But it's funny as hell. And maybe a sailor. I don't know what his IQ is. But his Bitcoin IQ is probably at least 276. He purchased another 21.1 million. That's a very small buy, but regardless, a buy is a buy. DCA, right? Doesn't matter if it's a large amount, small amount. You just want to DCA as much as you can. The smartest man already did with his entire net worth. Maybe that means something. Tether also secretly purchased 8,888 Bitcoin. $1 billion. Okay. And this is because Tether has dedicated X percentage amount every quarter to buying Bitcoin with their profits. And their profits are through the roof. Okay, through the roof. You know, I still remember the early days of Tether, all the controversies and how they couldn't pass an audit. And there was always fears about Tether collapsing because they just can't pay back people. Now it's like, that's in the past, right? I guess it's like what they say, you fake it until you make it. That's what happened with Tether. They are so rich now. They make billions upon billions upon billions of dollars from the transaction fees every single quarter. It's quite amazing just to think about, just within the last 8 years, in 2017 to now. It's crazy. It's the same thing with Binance. It's amazing. I still remember when I was first starting out, this is just a side story. When I was starting out in 2017 with my channel, I actually received a Binance email, not from CZ, but just a Binance email saying that they like me to promote them because they just came out. And that was 2017, like pretty late in 2017 too. And look at who they are today. Things can change really quickly. As long as you have the drive to do it, you could really do anything. That's how I feel. And that's going to relate to something I'm going to say at the end of this. All right, what else? CZ. Okay, he's the other legend. He also tweeted this, saying, not predicting the future and don't get too excited. When someone like starts something like that, you know it's meant to get you excited. Okay? It's like when someone says to you, no offense, and then they're going to say something very offensive, like as if the no offense part makes up for it. No offense, you look like you gained some weight recently. So he's trying to do that reverse psychology with this. A September might passed, first cycle, just saying. Speaking in 2017, right? That's what happened. That's what happened. I don't even know what he's showing. Is that market cap or BNB price? I don't even know what he's actually showing here, but 2017 was crazy. 2017 is crazy, right? So he's predicting something is going to happen, and it's going to repeat, and it's going to be really good, right? Really, really good. And I believe him because we're entering October. Number of holders, sharks. Sharks is crazy, okay? Whales are crazy enough, but sharks are also crazy. Sharks, is anyone holding 100 to 1,000 Bitcoin? If you're holding 1,000 Bitcoin, I think you're a whale. I don't even think you're a shark, okay? If you're holding 500 Bitcoin, you're a whale. You're not a shark. But anyways, the point of this is it's gone up, the number of holders that are sharks, gone up by 1 million, okay, within a year. 1 million. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. And you could see the last few months, the last 6 months, no dipping at all. So obviously a lot of accumulation is still happening. So right now, Bitcoin, may seem like it's stagnant, but we're in a really good holding spot, and we're getting ready for that next leg up, the parabolic phase, and we're looking very, very, very similar to last year. Very similar to last year. That sideways movement, if you look at in 2024, didn't start until like the second week in October. Then October really happened, and look at what happened. November is when we really started going, right? We're actually like mimicking last year like to the T. And guess what happened last year in September? We had rate cuts start happening, just like this September. So think about that. Think about that, my friends.